As a HubSpot developer, what do you do when you want the flexibility of having a custom object schema tailored to your HubSpot app, but also want it to be transferable between portals as well? App objects are about to become your new best friend. App objects are here and they're available now. They give you the flexibility of having a custom object schema with custom naming for your objects, combined with definition and management that is standard for native HubSpot objects. They're designed to capture your app's unique data model needs. App objects are currently available to HubSpot App Partners who request to join this beta. You can do so by requesting access from your developer homepage. App objects are a new feature on the HubSpot developer platform, which is a unified and flexible platform that's making it easier for you to integrate with HubSpot. For a simple setup, I've used the HS project create HubSpot CLI command with a few different flags that I'll go ahead and paste on the screen to create a HubSpot project that's available for public distribution, uses OAuth for authentication, and includes app objects as a feature. To learn more about installing the HubSpot CLI, getting your project set up, and even using the new HS Get Started command, check out this video from another one of our developer advocates, Dennis, all about it. I'll also leave the link in the description below. Because this app uses OAuth for authentication, we'll need an OAuth server to securely install our app card onto a HubSpot portal. If you need some help getting started, you're in luck because we have a Node.js OAuth quickstart guide that's going to put you on the right path. I'll leave that link below in the description as well too. Let's start to take a look at what the CLI has created for us. The first thing we're going to look at is the app-hsmeta.json. Two things we want to pay attention to here are auth and distribution. App objects are available for publicly distributed apps that are going to use OAuth for their authentication. If you'd like to change the name, description, and UID for your app, now is a great time to do so. Now let's move on to our new app objects directory. An app object has been generated for us with our CLI command, and it's been generated in app-object-hsmeta.json. This is going to be where our app object itself, its metadata, and properties are configured. Our configuration includes the name, description, singular and plural forms of the object, and primary and secondary display label properties. If you've ever customized a standard object inside of HubSpot CLI, or you've created your own custom objects, these fields are likely already very familiar to you. One new field that we have is the app prefix. This is a string that precedes the singular or plural version of an object in HubSpot CLI to help differentiate it from other objects. So if we name our app Vroom, the result would be Vroom car. Next, there are some configurable settings for your object that will help determine whether record pages exist for your app object, whether end users will be able to create records using the object, and whether the app object records support activities and engagements. Lastly, we have the properties array, which is a list of properties available for your object. A few important notes about your properties list. Sometimes you create objects and you need to make changes. It's natural and it happens. When a property is changed after it's been installed by customers, there isn't a notice of change. So you have to communicate those changes as necessary. And secondly, destructive actions like removing a property once it's already been added are not currently allowed. Now that we understand how the app object is configured, we're ready to customize it and make it our own. One change that we need to make sure that we do is renaming our app object file. It should follow the app-object-name.object.hsmeta.json naming convention. So let's say I have an academy app with a course object. HubSpot has a native course object, but it doesn't quite fit my needs for all the properties that I would like to see. So I can use an app object to create my own. Once my app object is in a good state, it's now time to save and deploy those changes. We need to upload and deploy our project to HubSpot by using the HS project upload CLI command, followed by the HS project deploy command from your console. Now it's time to go to the development homepage and navigate to projects. We can now see our newly uploaded project and our app object. When we take a look, we can see that we have some recommended action when it comes to scopes. There are recommended scopes that allow the app to read the schema for the new app object and to view, create, and edit records of our new app object as well. To update the scopes on our project, we're going to head back over to our app-hsmeta.json, and in the required scopes array, we're going to add those recommended scopes. Now, these scopes may look a little bit different from the ones that you're used to. These scopes utilize your app object's fully qualified name, which is comprised of the prefix a, your app ID, an underscore, and the name of the app object. Thankfully, these scopes are easy to copy and paste from the HubSpot UI. Once the scope has been added, we need to save and deploy our changes again by running the same hsproject_upload and hsproject_deploy commands. Now if we return to the UI, we can see that our selected scopes have been updated. This means that our app object has successfully been created. Now, let's take a look at one last thing. In our app object settings, we've configured our app object with the ability to contain its own records inside the CRM. So once an app is installed into a portal, I can go to the CRM and actually create instances of the new object and see them natively in their own record pages. And there we have it. In this video, we've used the HubSpot CLI to scaffold a new project with the brand new app objects. We've configured the app object and its properties using the app-object-hsmeta.json file. We've uploaded, deployed, and validated the presence of our app object within the HubSpot UI. And lastly, we saw how to access our app objects within the CRM. To learn more about app objects, the HubSpot CLI, and other features that were discussed here today, make sure that you check the description below for our HubSpot developers landing page and documentation. Lastly, make sure that you're subscribed to our HubSpot developers YouTube channel for more videos just like this. And until next time,